Hey guys, welcome back. It's TheCardists, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Bicycle Artist Series. This is the Kenneth Scharf edition. There is a few editions that they've come out with. They are quite costly. I must say I do apologise for the basically a bit of a break. Work got quite busy, but obviously I'm back to it now, and I apologise, and obviously I am now back to it, and same as Andrew, we are back to it this week, so apologies, and let me know any decks you'd like me to review next. The next review coming up, by the way, is the Bicycle Wizard of Oz, or the Wonderful Wizard of Oz cards, so just thought I'd let you know. So first off, this is a really cool product. I was quite lucky to pick this up from JP. They had a clearance for like £24 rather than the £95 that it retails for on the Bicycle website. So this deck actually is from the New York City Village at the scene of basically the early 1980s. He was obviously quite a pioneered artist according to the website. I don't know much terribly about his artwork because I'm not a massive art person, but it's a limited edition box set. Apparently it comes with two different cards, two different decks. Obviously the back design for each is slightly different, and every card of work is basically has a different feature of something from his portfolio. So let's have a look at the outer box first. So you can see from the outside it comes in this really cool kind of case, like a book as such, and you can see some of his artwork and details on the back there. We'll have a look at the front first. So it has the cool illustrations in his designs, and it has Bicycle Artist Series in a silver foil and then his name. On the side it has the continuation of the design and his name there, and in the spade pips, I guess these are on the shelf, they look quite nice and elegant. And then on the back it has the same design with some information about Bicycle, and then what it contains. So I'll just hit the camera there, what it contains, and then obviously about him as well, and that's about it really. You open the box and you get a really nice kind of foam pad that fits the packs of cards in perfectly, just like so, which I think is quite a cool touch. When you open the box, it is perfectly sitting in there. Okay, so let's have a look at the actual cards themselves. So both of these tuck cases are very similar. We'll try and review both of these at the same time. You can see it has Bicycle Artist Series and both with the silver foil or silver print. And then it has obviously his name there, one in a purple and one in a orange. On the side it has air cushion finish, made in the USA, in a silver foil. And then it has his name again in the colouring there on the side. It has basically the artist and the license by and the copyright information for Bicycle. And then on the top it has his spade pip there with the artist series, and then obviously the name again. It then has on each back design a different design. So you can see that this one has a different illustration, and so does this one. So we'll have a look at this version first. What I would say is in each deck you get quite a cool colourful design on the inside. Let's have a look. So first off you get a Bicycle ad card, just typical, letting you know it's air cushion finish, and then you have a bit about the artist. You then get a double backer, a little bit off-centered, but you do get a double backer with a really cool colourway there. Let's have a look at the actual cards themselves. So first off, let's have a look at the Jokers. You can see you've got Joker. You get a red and a blue one in stuff that is in his line of work and his designs. And it has Joker. Pretty boring text there, but I guess other than that, it is just his designs. A bit of a funky artist, to be fair. Quite trippy. Now let's move on to the cards. So, Ace of Spades. Got one of his other illustrations. And I'm not going to pretend that I know everything about the artist and these actual designs, but you can see throughout it has got quite a cool design to it. They've used artist pieces to obviously be the pips. They're not in the shape, but they are his work. And then the Jack, Queen, King are completely far off from what the rest of it was in those spades. They're just different, obviously maybe the series that he did of those characters. The diamonds are exactly the same. Maybe could have had it as diamond pit, but I know it's obviously trying to represent his art. And this is the same all the way along. Same to the Jack, Queen, and King, where you get the different, the different characters, different effects. It's the same for the clubs as well. So you can see there's a pattern, obviously, to go with his artwork style. The clubs again are just a rectangle or like a squarey rectangle, and then you obviously get a bigger version there on the actual club. and it is the same for the hearts. You get some cool royalty, and then you just get the square pip. Other than that, it's okay, but I do think, oh, maybe they could have been a bit more creative with the pips, but I get it. Obviously, it's just maybe just to be mass produced. I don't know, but that's the only thing I would say is the only pain point. Other than that, the back design is beautiful. You can see it's a great design. It's obviously one way, you can see there, but that doesn't make a difference really. It's an air cushion finish, so it's a nice deck to have in your collection. I don't know for 95, obviously the box is cool, but you know, this is what you'll be getting when you get it. So just umming and ah about that. Okay, so moving on to the other deck. So I've got to say, I feel like this is the same face. Looking through it, it is the same faces from memory. It looks the same from how I remembered. It's not much different at all. Going the whole way through, it's the exact same. The only difference is the back design is slightly different. You get quite a funky, cool back design there, which is a little bit different and quite unique actually. He's got definitely a style to him. I would say out of the two decks, this one is my favourite. I prefer this. If I had to have a piece of art on my wall, it would definitely be this style compared to the other one. Not too sure why, but I just think that design is really, really cool and elegant. So there we go. So that is my review, and I don't know what you guys think. Let me know. Obviously, let me know what you thought about this video as well. Obviously, I've tried to be a bit different and done some different stuff. Let me know if you think it doesn't work or if it does, but I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and apologies, as I said, for being a bit lackluster and getting videos up. Unfortunately, me and Andrew both work, and sometimes work gets in the way, but obviously we do enjoy our hobby, so I want to continue it and carry on. So I appreciate the patience. If you could give us a follow on Instagram and Facebook, that would be great, and on TikTok. You'll also see I've done a short video of this if you want to check that out. I will be back with the next deck review, which will be the bicycle, the Wonder Wizards of Oz. So that will be my next review. So I look forward to bringing that to you soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.